Right.
It's okay. I'm going into my rewards panel anyway, so I can open up the
No worries.
rewards.
You're not live yet, right?
Oh, I'm live.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's get Watashi Machine in there. Web, Star Sketch.
There we go.
Alright, cool.
All right.
Star Sketch is currently deafened, muted, so Star Sketch might need to do thing. But before we start officially, just I'm gonna preface some rules. Just make sure to keep the humor. I would say somewhere around PG-13. Obviously, if you're gonna eat and drink, snack and stuff like that, please mute your microphone and do the same if you are not currently on screen doing lines.
Yes. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Vimdeklis. Also, we do have the points open for 2 people who want to volunteer. I do ask that if you have already volunteered in the past, please give someone else a chance to redeem first. Came to say that Kiro is... Yes, you guys... Alright, we've got 1 redemption from Crispy. Do we have anyone new that would like to redeem points to be a volunteer this week? Yes, for those of you who aren't aware, hey, there's Incubus. Alright, Crispy and Incubus, please feel free to hop into Now Waiting and we will drag you in. But yes, for those of you who aren't aware, after last week's stream, we reposted Color Bruise's edit of Phoenix Wright with long hair, and someone was like, that looks like a driving strip, like you could ride a bike down there. So someone put the guy on a bicycle, and then they put Tony Hawk shredding on a skateboard, and I said, tell you what, I'm not going to touch this banner, but you guys can add whatever you want onto this banner between now and next week's episode, and as long as there's nothing inappropriate on it, I will put that banner as the bottom edge banner for next week's episode. So congratulations! You, chat, are responsible for the cursed imagery that's now sitting at the bottom of the screen.
Yongatsu.
I don't even know what that pickle is. I'm scared to ask.
It's the
Let's
funniest shit I've
see.
ever seen.
I think I see Guido Misto with a disfigured face. I see obviously Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I see Initial D and Knuckles Electric Boogaloo.
I love that.
Tony Hawk, I think that's either Spider-Man or Guido Mista on a snowboard. Sakurai going with Kirby holding a knife on his shoulder going, yes, that's correct, this is my home. Is that I gotta make this bigger. Is that Phoenix Wright on a bike? Yes.
That is.
Okay.
Phoenix Wright on a bike on his own hair.
We've got the Moon from Majora's Mask trying to crush everyone and force a hung jury. We've got my boy Luxray riding on top of a Corvette or a Corvette with Rivali as the driver. And who else is that in the backseat? Is that Shaggy running alongside the vehicle? I have not looked at this before right now. Like Rivali, we gotta find who's responsible for the murder, man. Right away.
That is also Edgeworth's car.
That is Edgeworth's car.
Oh my god, that is. Jesus. Alright, so let's bring Crispy and number 1 in.
Rivali's like, how's he gonna update that autopsy report if he can't get to the autopsy center?
Nice.
I don't know who that is on the motorbike next to the car, but I do see Sanic. I see Mega Man trying to take down Pickle Rick, featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series, and what can only be best described as a physical manifestation of Emmy at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean the banana cat?
Yes, Nova, it is 5,000 points to redeem to voice a volunteer character. We did already get 2 volunteers for this week. However, I'm willing to risk I don't know how many NPC characters we're going to have in this episode. So if you'd like to take the risk, I can open it up if you want to spend the 5,000 points. But I'm giving you fair warning right now. I have not played this game before, and I do not know if there are going to be enough random rolls in this episode for us to have 3 volunteers. So I will let you decide if you want to spend the points. It's very easy to make 5,000 points if you're subscribed to me and you're watching my other streams throughout the week, but I will let you make the decision on that. Did we get our volunteers in here yet? We got Crispy. Do we have,
Yeah, number 1 is also in here too.
Okay. So I'll wait until Nova says whether they want to spend the points or not, and then we will get started here.
Oh my god, where did we leave off before? Oh,
We
we
had-
left off at
On
Wendy.
me!
We had just met Wendy Oldbag.
Oh my god.
Also, please hydrate me today, chat.
Yes, do the hydrate or else you dihydrate.
Oh my god, this is so good at keeping iced water ice. It's...
The growler?
The growler is so good.
God.
I'm
How much
used-
was that?
It was expensive. It was like 65 bucks.
I mean, if it does its job well.
I am super grateful, and I hope you know. I'm being so forgetful right now. Who was it that gifted it to me? Was it Nick? I think it was Nick. Maybe?
I think it was.
I think it was Ellis.
No, it was Sword. It was Sword.
That was short.
It was Sword. So Sword, if you're here, I hope you are aware that I have brought it with me to every studio session that I've attended so far.
Also, ask and you shall receive.
Mm.
You got barely high rate.
Legitimately, I had a 4-hour session last week that I had to drive to, and we're in an era now where even if we go to in-person sessions, like they ask you to bring your own headphones, you know, anything that you can bring on your own, they suggest you do it. They do provide bottles of water, but I don't need bottles of water because I bring this giant fucking thing. I swear to God, all I would have to do is throw a face mask on it, and I could probably use the HOV lane because people would think this was an entirely separate person. I'd be like, yeah, this is my 3-year-old son. It weighs about as much as a 3-year-old.
How do you know what a 3-year-old weighs?
If they were liquefied.
Why are you
How would you
liquefying
know that?
3-year-olds?
All right.
That is an Edgeworth level question.
All right. So yeah, I'll take the risk. Okay. So Nova, I'm opening up the live dub volunteer thing specifically so Nova can do it. Nova, it is open. Go ahead and spend your points. And then pop into the waiting room. And I will do my best to divvy out volunteer roles. It's my wobble bobble. I apologize that we are starting relatively late today, you guys. I don't blame anybody. We just had some issues with integral cast members needing some extra time to get home. I'm probably still going to cut the stream around 9, 10 o'clock just because it is Saturday. My wife has their friend over. I don't want to hold them up just because we started late. So I apologize if this case takes longer than usual, but thank you so much for your patience. Yeah, Julian, I would say there's a good chance next week. I try to make it clear that if you volunteered in previous weeks, try to give other people who haven't gone yet a chance to volunteer. I haven't made it an official rule yet just because I don't want there to be a situation where I say you're not allowed and then no one else is interested in volunteering, but there seems to be enough interest that maybe I can probably do that going forward. So I hope people won't hold it against me if I start going, hey, if you volunteered within the last 2 episodes, you're not eligible for this week unless there's no further interest. So, anyway, I think that is Nova right there. Oh, can I bring anyone else in here? There we go. What up, Belphamet's henchman? Yeah, that is Nova Starlight. All right.
Yee.
Is everyone else in here ready?
I believe so.
Yeah, let's do this.
Right.
All right.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Welcome, folks, to episode 3 of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney live dub playthrough. Today, we are going to continue to interact with Wendy Oldbag and try to get to the bottom of a murder mystery involving a production set and a couple of actors. Now I know a lot of people get into Hollywood to try and make a killing, but maybe not to this degree. So it's time to find out who acted a little too realistically. Thank you for the hype, Zelda Marshall. I appreciate it. I did not kill Jonah Scott. I provided the environment with which Jonah Scott could act as a victim, and he, no pun intended, killed it. All right.
Yes.
The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's about $3,000 worth of cheese puffs on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey! No touching!
Jesus Christ. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area, in red, because employees are fucking dangerous. To the left are the actual film studios, also dangerous.
Hey, I had a little bit of technical difficulties. Is it working now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yep.
Yay, I'm so honored to be here.
No problem. We'll let you know when it's time for you to voice someone, okay?
Okay, if she's not taken, maybe I could get Dee Vasquez?
Possibly, yeah. We are gonna need a female for that. So I'm totally down for that.
Okay, cool.
So we'll see if we can get there tonight. The
Yes.
main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. I think that's everything here. Excuse me, Miss Oldbag, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
Oh, Tez,
Oh, you were a star?
just so folks know, Emmy is hanging out with their family and seeing a beloved family member that they have not seen in over a year. So we have the wonderful Tez filling in for Maya Faye today.
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was the studio of dreams. Hammer was the big star back then, too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy! The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Hey, excuse you.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Thank you very much for the resubscription, hey. And I also saw that you resubscribed, AKL. You goddamn suck up. I know what you're getting at.
4 months.
4 months. Thank you very much. Damn, this ice water's so good.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Sounds like my wife.
Damn, you have a stunning wife.
she went, "Excuse me," and then looked at the screen and went, "Yeah, you're right." What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident, during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard that they were paying him peanuts, enough to make you cry.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5, when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left of here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He was the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously.
What's that? You giving that to me?
Absolutely not. All right, guess we gotta get that letter of request.
Hello? How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. He seems frozen in awe at Will Powers. This man, how many lunch breaks has he had? Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yeah, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get.
I know. I'm sorry. I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me?
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yeah. Actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
He does look like he skinned a Luxray for its mane.
Ugh, she's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
I just hope this will get me past that security lady. This bitch legal! Yeet! Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. The paper literally just says, I do what I want.
Huh? Yes, I recognize that bold, childish scroll.
Mr. Powers' request given the security lady. It's actually just an etch-a-sketch with very neat handwriting, but hey.
To think he would entrust his faith to youth of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only to the left of here, toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Detective Gumshoe, can you tell me what that would have sounded like? Is he here?
Hey, alright, so there's gonna be loyally people, so I'm telling you, don't let them go to the left.
Wait, but you said the right.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're supposed to go to the left.
Oh. God, I love Gumshoe. I know that was on purpose.
Hey, Nick!
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Did you just fucking break into her office? Maya!
Holy
I'm good like that.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents! Whippersnappers!
I love that we are celebrating the 4th of July by playing this American game about justice in America.
In America.
Right?
In San Francisco.
Okay, so we are at the main gate. All right, so we're technically at the top of the screen facing down. No. So wait, where are we? What gate are we at? Because if we're at the top facing down, then the employee area is to the left. But if we're facing the main gate, then
Oh no, you're not facing the gate at all. Like you're going down the main gate. So you're at the north part going south.
okay.
And then when you turn left, if you turn left, that's the employee area. 'cause it's
Yeah,
our right.
yeah.
What-
And they said at the right is the employee area.
Uh,
So where are we standing on this map?
I always remember the
Uh,
main gate being to the south. This is weird.
Yeah. Are we at
Yeah,
the
it's
gate
weird.
or the main gate?
We're at the main gate, I know that much. I think right now we're facing north.
Yeah, you're facing north toward the main gate. That's why you can see it in the
I'm
background.
waiting for Pippin to come in a suit and tie and go, but what about second gate?
Go on, ask him about the second gate.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
This makes no sense. Oh, what the hell is that thing in the back?
Oh.
dear.
Oh my god.
That's like if the
That's my sleep
Pillsbury
paralysis
Doughboy
thing,
let
man.
himself go. October 16th, studio trigger entrance.
Hey! Aren't you the murderer from the other day and the day before?
Ah! It's that confused detective!
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Spicy.
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh
I
no!
think you destroyed him.
I'm sorry!
Objection. You're lying, you dumb bitch. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's Mayan.
Oh my god.
I love that line.
That's Mayan during character
This is
training. Thank you.
literally just this entire case is two teddy bears having a hug battle.
Oh.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
Hey, there's a camera here.
That's a security camera. They use it for security at studios for cameras. All you have to do is look at the data. You can see see who went where.
Oh, that's me. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1-307. That must be the camera ID number. A bush! I took a leak here once when I couldn't find a bathroom in time. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path.
Oh, yeah. That way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there, anyway. That's what Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind? But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1. Left to Studio 2.
What up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took that tree down with it, too. I'm in love with the eyebrows.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out.
I am in no way in a problem with this. I'll just watch you try and break into someplace.
Detective, any ideas about this?
Look, I don't got time to look at every trinket you got, okay, pal?
I'll have you know the chat has a bunch of Gumshoe emotes right now.
Oh, this is great. So, how is your love life, investigation going, Detective?
Abysmal, it's all your fault. Well, it's hay. Can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look at your OkCupid?
My OkCupid? Yacht.
The autopsy report, sorry. The latest version of your dead relationship, if you'd please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Pierce through the heart, and you're to blame. You make Edgeworth sip tea sadly.
Is it okay for me to talk? I know I'm not part of the voice cast, but I'm kind of...
We generally we keep it trucking along, but if there's a period where I'm checking over some evidence, you can make some quick comments, yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Starsketch, did you spend points on this?
Yes, Starsketch was our third volunteer. I let them know there was a risk they may not get a chance to do it today, but they acknowledged that and took the risk anyway.
Awesome, cool. Just making sure.
No, I didn't actually spend the points for it, but I would have had I...
What? No, I saw that you redeemed it.
Was it?
I did?
I think-
I wasn't redeeming it all.
That was Nova.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I think I spent the points.
Yeah, I saw you spend those. Hold on, let me go through the rewards queue really
Oh,
quick.
I'm sorry. I didn't. I probably should have. I'm sorry. I completely
I'll see
forgot to
if we
do
can
that.
I'll see if we can throw you in for a line or two. Are you saying you spent the points last week or you spent them this week?
No, I didn't spend them at all. It looks
Okay.
like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have had I remembered to do it. That
Okay.
slipped my mind completely.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and move you out of here, but if it turns out we've got a crap ton of lines that need volunteers for some reason, I'll look into bringing you back in.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Thank you.
There we go.
Alright. Sorry, I got confused with you.
No worries, no worries, no worries. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. Open, closed, I'm good at my job. No one else, pal. You think I'm lying? As the kind, courteous, lovely security lady at the main gate.
You're dating her, aren't you, Gumshoe?
Biased. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. So, about the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady, what a charmer.
They are absolutely dating. Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Basically, she's in love with me.
Tez?
Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo? The photo of the steel samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See that camera up at the gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
It's okay. Dead people can't present evidence. Get the knife. Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't found already.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
The coffee's kicking in.
Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to this place. Now's our chance to check things out while nobody else is paying attention. Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts.
My donuts!
I guess all cops like their donuts.
Oh my god, Maya, know your audience. Bad timing, Maya. Jesus.
I know, right?
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew.
Maple bacon.
Maple donuts sound so good.
I'm sorry. I had to think about this, so now you do too.
Oh, no. I will,
No, thank you.
I will start seeing red. I will punch you.
Boston cream.
Oh, somebody click A, please. Somebody.
For ASMR with Sean.
Well, are you satisfied that Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Huh? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. Sweet old guy. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in the central position. No matter where you go here, you may pass my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh, yes, he was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate is It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
About the security camera.
Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? And it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when the picture takes place, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view the photos on the computer over there in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Okay.
What's that? You giving that to me?
October 16th, Global Studios, employee area.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a Borgar.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick! You know a lot about the industry.
Yes, I studied for 4 years in order to recognize doors, and that right there, Maya, that's a door.
Wow!
What else?
You were kidding. The game was not.
No, just Tez going, wow! What else would they keep in a film studio? Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Oh!
2 kinds of Sunny D.
Maya! There's rope! We can use that to cross pits! It's so
Look,
normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Wait! Look! Samurai soda!
Oh, fuck. Now I really want some.
Nick, try this!
Ladies first. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick! Let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear. That's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-Old Tokyo Castle. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Think that's it? Oh, we're going straight into the dressing room.
Oh boy.
October 16th, Global Studios, dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth. For his sake. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it.
Your hair also has several people on it, but okay.
There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Ooh! This is the wig he used as Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on!
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda? There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
Yeah. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday.
This must be Powers' bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look!
An employee card key. That must be Powers's. It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow. Isn't it illegal to open things in order to collect evidence? Without,
Yes.
without a search warrant?
Yeah.
Very.
Did he just break the law in order?
Yeah.
Yeah, get used to that.
Hold
It's
on,
only
hold
the
on.
on-
Can you open things without a search warrant?
Only if you get caught.
Phoenix was the nasty crime boy all along.
Welcome to game theory.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay, Matt Pat.
Okay, law enforcement students often ask the question, can I search a locked container? A better question to ask may be, when can I search a locked container? Obviously, with a warrant, search incident to arrest, inventory, without fail, or avoiding safety hazards, okay, mobile conveyance, consent.
Welcome to Sean Shiplock's Law School.
Okay, hold on. The government has the burden of establishing the voluntariness of consent. When a law enforcement officer conducts a search pursuant to a suspect's consent, the objective standard of reasonableness determines the parameters of that consent. What would the consenter have understood the limits to the search were based on the exchange between the suspect and the law enforcement officer. As this question relates to a locked container, in this case a closed bag, the law enforcement officer must establish that the suspect consented to a search of the locked container. Fourth Amendment is satisfied when it is objectively reasonable for the officer to believe that the scope of the suspect's consent permitted a particular container to be opened. So, however, the resident and suspect. So, I guess logically, since we don't know the exact wording of the letter of consent, I presume if Phoenix talked to Will Powers and said, "Hey, you know, we're gonna go to the studio and we're probably gonna go into your dressing room. Do we have permission to look at anything that's inside of there?" And if Will Powers is adamant about not being a murderer, he probably said, "Yeah, sure, look inside whatever you want. You know, check out whatever you need to." So I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Where if he got a letter of affirmation where he was like, "Can you give me permission to go into this studio or request my representation of you?" that he also got consent to search Will's personal belongings. So
Let me just say, Sean, after you finish this particular game, there's a YouTube video that I need to send to you.
Oh no.
A lawyer, an actual lawyer.
Oh, is that Legal Eagle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already watched
picking
it.
Apart. Oh my god.
Where he's like, you can't make an opening statement. You haven't even talked to your client yet. Like,
It is. Yeah. Let me go find it for you, Steele.
I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag.
Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs does this girl have?
3, apparently.
One
At
more and
least.
she'd be a cow.
If Maya's a cow, isn't that cannibalism?
Oh shit, you're right.
Could you tell me about this, ma'am?
Oh, isn't that the studio card key? You better watch it. The scene of a murder's no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking that. Hand it over.
Wait! No, that's mine!
Look, I don't have a card key to the studio, see? I want to go pay my respects to Jackhammer where he died.
Well, you'll just have to wait.
You really gonna deny colors?
Right.
Look, I'm thirsty, aight?
Detention
Take a drink.
center. Visitor's room.
Apparently they have Mr. Powers in questioning.
Right.
Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And it took a picture of Will Powers.
I have to ask him about that photograph.
Oh well. Let's try again later.
Oh, in regards to last week's VOD, it looks like only part of it got uploaded, the last about 45 minutes.
There should be 2 different parts. Let me check on the video history real quick. Give me a second. Video manager.
Second part, the last 45 minutes.
No, there's 3 parts. There's red, white, and blue, but in Japan, part 1 is 48 minutes. Part 2 of 3 is... Okay, so let me see here. Red, white, and blue, but in Japan. Okay, so yeah, I see 3 parts. Red, white, and blue, but in Japan, and there's one part that's 38 minutes. Part 2 is 1 hour and 46 minutes, and part 3 is 48 minutes.
Let me check again, because I didn't see them when I looked on the Twitch VODs.
They're marked as highlights. Do they show up in a different area?
I'm checking right now.
Because I don't know if it stores highlights in the same place as video on demands of past broadcasts. But generally what happens is I will highlight the videos afterwards, and then occasionally I'll also split up the videos into shorter segments.
There should be a filter to separate highlights and VODs.
Right. If anyone else from chat wants to check, like it's showing me on my video.
I'm actually having trouble finding it on your page for some reason.
I'll go to my channel real quick. How do I check my own videos publicly?
Your videos.
For the time being, shall we just continue the stream?
Kiro's saying he sees them under highlights, so I would check the highlights section.
I was looking in past broadcasts.
Okay. Tez?
Hey, detective, take a look at this.
What is that?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it.
Aww. I just wanted to show it off.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found his body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened.
All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. October 16th, Studio 1. Are we in a film set or a YouTuber's apartment? Oh my god, they killed a Gundam! Look at the body frame! What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course! That's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama!
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo.
Oh, right.
Wow, look at that camera! That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa! It's heavier than I thought.
Who dat? Oh!
Hey, you! No touching that!
I'm sorry. My partner is kind of, you know.
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who? Me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it.
It's not easier to say, I just like to sound more important than I am. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay?
That's right. I love the Washington Post.
He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, okay, why did you make me check it twice?
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference?
There's an extra step! Ba-dum!
You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. This girl is out there.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick. Take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look! A megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more troubled than I thought.
What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai.
Well, you already did the stealing part. All you're missing is the samurai. I think she's being serious. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the lead part, or that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected a spear stabbing would at least... I can't talk today! Funny. I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
Convenient for keeping this game a teen rating.
Right? Why couldn't we just do what Danganronpa did? Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yeah. I was in the studio the whole day. assistant on staff that days.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. It really is like a YouTube channel. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else.
The employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1.
I can just... This guy looks like he'd come up while Powers was eating his steak and go, "Is it okay?"
Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. I can't get over his ridiculous headband. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him.
In the bright side, hon, it probably works better that you guys are in there because... Okay. I didn't mean to, like, push you guys. Okay. Alright, I love you.
You know, now that you mentioned it, he really does look like Terry Bogard.
Seriously.
Penny for Smash. Look, she's got a Digivice.
Are you okay?
Square up. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
Sorry. I know you're busy.
Not really.
Oh. Actually, there's something that's been bothering me.
Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead!
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed that someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene one. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Any thoughts about this?
Sorry. I don't really want to think too much about what happened just yet.
October 16th, Global Studios, main gate.
What? You still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw the suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 o'clock p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Yeah! All right, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired Creighton. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
She's not even a full-time employee! Rude. All you youngins are that nowadays. Running around until ours does another thing when you're talking to. The other thing about yours, respecting others, crying to shame that you today no does.
She left.
I'm scared.
Well,
Help me,
Nick,
I'm scared.
this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Great, now we're breaking and entering. You're such a great influence, Maya.
Hey Sean, I'm really sorry. I have something important coming up, so I gotta bounce. So I'm really sorry.
Okay. No problem.
Right,
I hope
I'll
whatever's
join in like next week or something, whatever works, I guess.
Okay, is this Incubus or?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
all right, that's fine. Then I guess maybe since we were gonna have you fill in for, well, take care. Good luck with that.
Okay.
Star Sketch, since we technically were gonna need a female if D showed up, if you want to still take part, now is your opportunity. I won't make you spend the points since we already had someone spend it and then voluntarily leave, but go ahead and pop into the waiting room and I'll bring you back in.
Gotcha.
Are these chirps coming from the game?
Yes.
Yes.
1 drink?
Yeah.
2 drink?
You
started hearing it too. I thought I was going crazy.
Yeah, I actually needed to take off my headphones. I'm like, okay, hold on.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. 2, 1, 6. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 o'clock p.m. that day. 1 o'clock. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Chad is also saying that Star Sketch had to leave.
Okay.
We'll make do for now, and if we need somebody else, we can always ask.
I think the only girl that comes up is Dee Vasquez, and I wanted to do her, so.
Yep.
There. Entered.
Nothing happened.
Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong.
Maybe we should go look at the camera again?
No, we're gonna blindly guess.
Hey! It printed out the data for that day!
Let's see what we've got. Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m. Photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
No, that's the only one in the computer. Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right. We'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said! Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Yeah, let's prove to her that we broke into her office and used her computer while she was out, because the entire point was her not finding out, Maya. You goddamn idiot.
Yeah, she'll be cool.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Alright, finally got through part 1.
Yeah.
Give me 30 seconds. I gotta grab something for my daughter.
Okay.
No problem. We'll have plenty of time to start up this trial.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Welcome
hello.
back.
October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number Mista.
What?
What?
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Power.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. You know, lately we've had an influx of cases of poorly named people. Anyway, I would like to move on to some testimony.
Wait till you see what the director is named.
Oh no.
Oh, trust me. I know. I'm voicing. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well, I call the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe to the stand.
It's him.
Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court, don't go on like a paragraph-long tangent.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here, the glowy part that I made glow somehow, is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works here at the studio is here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and the young woman, the production assistant, whatever her name is. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, let me move this here, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., security lady, the flashing dot here, got to the guard station.
I like to imagine he's just like whipped out this map and those little like gemstones that you use to count mathematics in elementary school or damage counters in Pokemon trading card games. And he's just like got it under a projector that's shooting it onto the wall. And the rest of the audience is going, ooh, ah. And one guy's like, that Pokemon's poisoned.
I'm just imagining he has like D&D figurines.
Oh my god, yes.
This is my Warhammer. This is my Warhammer figure. I spent an entire month's paycheck on this.
Painting it was a real hassle, but you can really tell the detail. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. Production staff came to Studio 1 to perform rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. Time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear in red, because, you know, stabbing, found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? I'm looking at you, Spiky.
Should I listen to that whole thing again? I wonder what happens if I say that. I'm sorry, could you describe that one more time, Kapora Gabora?
I should have known it would be you, pal. Fine. Once more.
Holy
Oh!
shit.
Wow!
Warrior who doesn't hear very
Yikes.
well.
Yikes!
Oh my god.
That's a
Please pay
yikes from
attention.
us.
That's an oof from me.
When was this game made?
Phoenix Wright, yikes attorney.
Hold on, when was this game made?
I think 2004.
Yeah?
It was at that time.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah. Live it up while you can, Gumshoe. I know about a terminology called canceled.
Do you want me to go this again, or just gonna keep it?
No. I don't think you don't deserve. He doesn't deserve to get to repeat it.
The original version for the Game Boy Advance was 2001.
Oh, wow. So even closer to the turn of the... Wait, 2001?
Yeah. This is like a remake of a remake, pretty much. The original
Yeah.
was on the Game Boy Advance in Japan only, and then the version we got was a DS remake.
Oh, that's right.
The version ported the Switch though?
I think so.
I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear.
I've already forgotten at least half of it.
How medieval. That's when I was born.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is...
Womp womp, what's new, pussycat?
God damn it.
Does this cravat make my butt look big?
Mikhail.
Understood.
Let's call this security officer to the stand. We will figure out if my butt is large. Will the witness declare her name?
Now, remember, Wendy Oldbag, I understand you're a cop, but you're currently at the testimony stand, so you can't lie for right now, okay?
Dang it, Ton.
Oh my
Oh no, he's hot! Aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need to be so embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, Grandma, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. And I was young when I was an old bag. I didn't really care about my name. The other children just make fun of me. And can you believe it? Oh, there was this boy, the captain of junior. He was an old bag. Just
Objection. I object to Grandma's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. Witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. That's my job.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the, testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day before the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
I like you. You may begin your testimony.
Why is everyone trying to hook up in the middle of a court case?
Why wouldn't I?
Wendy Oldbag's like, I was hoping of having a party later with lemons. You want to join?
No. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run through there since this morning. Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was about 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by at me at 2 p.m. It was Powers. That man right there, he was headed toward the studio.
You saw the defendant, then? Guilty. I mean, cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
On the day of the murder? Okay, whatever, fine.
So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio?
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in.
Right. The card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in.
Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
Pearl and Ham and the rest have been doing a run through there since this morning.
A run-through?
They were working on a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon, and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. And that's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero.
If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there after noon?
Well, I had some errands to run that morning.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways, when we got to station, no worries, just keep going.
What kind of errands?
Murders. I mean, oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow. I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
Well, he technically did do a run-through. He ran that spear through the evil magistrate.
Oh, technicalities.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Anyways, one when I got to the guard station.
Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next.
I was at the main gate from then until 5.
So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course! Professional, you know!
I thought that said the perpetual lawyer. I misread that at first. What up, the perpetual player? Let's see what you were up to before you came over here. Thank you for the raid, by the way.
It's Ben. Ben's here.
Song of Horror. That's what
I'll show you a song of horror.
That's whenever I attempt to sing the Titanic theme song. My heart will go on, and I know, yeah, baby.
Okay, never mind, you win. Are you crazy how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the game and eat donuts at the same time. It's called multitasking. Snipper whapper.
Nipper whapper? Oh, Windbag is losing it, Nick.
Why don't you raise an objection?
So, the witness was on duty in the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see?
Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right?
How did you know that?
Oh, I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts, say he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for this job.
For
Betrayal.
God's sakes, leave me alone.
Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard.
Interesting to me because I got a certain man walked right by at me at 2 p.m.
2 o'clock? You're sure?
Sure as spit.
Well, who was the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something.
I'm half your age.
Now, don't get your skivvies on the bunch. I'll tell you who it was.
I don't have skivvies on.
Didn't need to know that. It was Powers, man, right there. He was heading for the studio.
So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. Got wax in your ear, sonny?
Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. The updated autopsy report!
I thought I was the only one who could hear that.
It was Powers. That man right there, he was headed toward the studio.
Let me get this straight, old bag. Mrs. Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with Pokemon.
Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense study? Anyone can plainly see those Powers, right?
No, they quite literally can't. Well, I mean, I wonder...
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Voice actors are not their characters!
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
You were born. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
I heard that.
Look, she has a knife. Anyway, do you not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Huh? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
I didn't realize she was a prosecutor.
Even Edgeworth is surprised.
What? The prosecution would like to ask the old.
Hold me, dearie?
The prosecution would like to age the witness.
We'd like to old the old witness old? Very well. Objection!
I have a knife, you know.
I'm sorry, it's been overruled.
Everyone in this trial has to voice like they're 80 years old.
I'll do it. Don't make
All right,
me.
that's the new incentive. If we get 20 subscriptions, someone or for every 10 subscriptions, someone in this group has to voice like an old man for the rest of the episode.
How many do we have right now?
Do we have any?
We have 3.
We do have a couple. Because there's me, there's Molt 44, and I think somebody else.
There's 3. So we need 7 for every 10 gifts or every 10 subs total. Chat can pick someone in this group who has to
Speak like an old man for the rest of this episode.
If chat works for old bag, it's become a young woman. Huh. How was I supposed to know everyone be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you.
Actually,
Anyway, I showed that photo. Huh?
No, sorry. I was just gonna say, your voice for old bag actually makes me think of like an elderly Sandy Cheeks for some reason. I don't know.
Thank you, young lady. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective.
Oh, we're up to 5. Thank you, Star Sketch, for the gift subs. We have Falcon Pain and Zahaxorus Twitch 19.
Glad to commit to.
Let's go.
Fuck. Glad to
Hold on. It's her line.
He told me this isn't any good. This isn't any good as evidence, pal.
That unknown skull with the 6th gift sub. Subscribing with Twitch Prime. Thank you for resubscribing. 4 more.
He didn't even give it a second look.
Yeah.
Wow. Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Dang right.
Let's hear about your proof then.
Oh, KK with gifts, the 7th sub. Giving a gift sub to Zap Enna. Starting a hype train. Thank you very much for the gift sub. No, we only need 3 more. Hey, Kale.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, 7.
Every
7.
time they gift a sub, Kale's like, 12 more, 15 more.
I'm already.
He just doesn't wanna.
I'm sorry. I just remembered how to count.
It's the Benjamin sub button where every time someone gifts a sub, everyone gets 1 year younger until eventually it's just Phoenix Wright like, Edward going,
Objection!
Did you just name the sub button Benjamin?
That's right. That's right, chat. Show me some support. Click those Benjamins. Gift some Benjamins to chat.
Smash that button.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Is that 2 more gift subs?
That is
More,
one.
it looks like.
Wait, no, because KK started it, and then
No, because you guys said 3 more, and Steelhelm just gifted
Steel
1.
Just gifted 1, so that
So 2
there's
more.
We need
2 more
2 more,
Benjamins.
and welcome Mickey Boy 520.
Now, look at the picture.
Look at this photograph.
You can see he's dragging his leg, clear as day. And that's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
everything.
Great.
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she's...
Oh my god.
Phoenix Wright. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Just knives. Everything I've said on this is straight and narrow, up and up. Just today, always fighting about each other, pointing fingers down and die, enough to make an old lady cry.
Mr. Wright, please, for all of our sakes, try not to upset Grandma.
Listen, Edgeworth, I've had to look at your face every single trial so far, but I stay here composed. I think Edgeworth has
I'm
met
not
his...
entirely sure you do.
I think Edgeworth has met his match.
That morning during the run-through of the action scene,
Who was present at the run-through?
the spear. Well, let's see. There was Howard, he was the Steel Samurai.
Wow. You make a great point.
Then poor old Hammond, evil magistrate. And me,
What exactly were you doing?
observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then.
I saw Powers trip and fall.
Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he was supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. It helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better.
I kissed it where it hurt.
Oh my god.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Overruled. Continue. I'm dead.
There's the 2.
There's the 2.
All right. KK with the final 2 gift subs. Welcome Moonblaze Wolf and Green Tea Usagi. Chat, vote now. Who is your old person of the day? Is it Phoenix Wright? Is it Edgeworth? Is it Reverse Judge? Reverse Wendy Oldbag? Is it Maya?
Reverse judge might be great.
It's voting time!
We got a Maya, we got a Phoenix, we got an Edge, Phoenix, Old Bag Right. Phoenix is winning.
I'm seeing
by
Phoenix
1.
so far.
Reverse Judge.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh my god, reverse judge.
I'm seeing 4 for Phoenix. Oh, now 6 for Reverse Judge.
Ooh.
Oh!
Bag.
All right, AKL, AKL. I'm thinking we need the judge at his most sexy, seductive, like just pants dropping voice, which is great because it means you don't have to change your voice at all. Just be yourself.
Oh.
Sean, stop flirting on me.
All right.
Objection.
I am seeing most of these votes for the reverse judge. So you can do what you want, AKL, but old bumbling judge is gone. Calvin Klein judge is in.
Oh my god. Oh no. What have I done?
Oh,
Maybe I
her?
shouldn't have voted for that.
She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
Remember, if we get another 10 gift subs, you can pick someone else as well.
He broke one of the pops. It was a big mess.
Today's episode is Phoenix Wright, age attorney.
I hate that I started this by not being able to read English.
He broke a prop?
Sure did. It was his own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Was Mr. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay.
I think that we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Sexy Honor?
Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
What happened to my voice? I mean, where is the steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though.
Well, then that sounds like a whole bunch of your problems, doesn't it?
It's not important, so it's not my problem. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it's clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
You're sure, Your Honor?
No, I'm not, but I'm sure I have an amazing voice.
Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Omadon gets good with 5 tier 1 gift subscriptions. Welcome Saiyan24675. Welcome Skasha or Skasaha. Welcome Indigo Figaro. Welcome Saproho or Sapro. And welcome Rusted Forks. We are halfway to another age attorney.
So for a second there, I thought you said Sapporo, and I'm like, is it time for another one?
I know, right?
I'm one in. Let's go.
You're gonna make me stop by Mitsuo Marketplace tomorrow and go get Sapporo, dude.
Go get some Sapporo, man.
What'd you say the one that was better? Origin or something?
Orion. Orion is my favorite.
Orion's number 1, Sapporo's number 2. Okay. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
Oh yeah, the defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
Anything for you, darling. No need to ask me twice.
Please no.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have had to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Your Honor, I'm already holding up the cross, but it's pointed towards you until further notice. Be gone with your temptations, devil!
Wait, Bruce, do you have the crow's worth?
I'll post it later.
I feel like... Oh, do I have it
Or should I
saved
post it
still?
again?
Hold on.
Okay.
Please tell me I still have it saved. Oh, please. Documents. Fan art? No, it's not in fan art.
Oh, I have it right here on desktop if you need it.
Where's Sexy Edgeworth?
Wait, what?
Remember Sexy Edgeworth?
I don't.
I'm afraid.
Sorry, what?
I'm scared.
Oh wait, I think it might be in mod chat. That's right.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, everybody. We tried to contain it in mod chat.
This is the audio equivalent of several people are typing.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm scrolling up. I'm looking for it. Give me like 2 minutes, then we'll just continue.
Is this a potential stream hazard?
No, it's not. Oh, yes!
Sure.
Yes! It's here! Oh,
no.
Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Here we
Should I
go.
be concerned? I feel very concerned.
Cyan, get ready for chat to lose it.
We've got our first corner image.
No.
Oh, the
this.
60
Yes.
yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here?
What have you
Sean.
brought?
What?
I posted the image and shitpost, the one that Cyan was talking about.
Okay.
I forgot about this.
Wait, didn't you make that?
I made that, yeah.
Oh my, this is so cursed.
Oh, I'm gonna say this one's going in there too. Absolutely. This is Color Bruise's depiction of her and Cyan's characters that they're voicing in this current case.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's amazing. That's beautiful. Oh my god.
Be gone!
Oh my god.
Oh, we got more gift subs. That's 10.
We've got
total.
10. It's time for more suffering.
Wait, Cyan, can you please say, "Be gone, old bag"? Be gone.
Be gone, old bag. Be gone.
Oh god, is it seriously a young bag? Oh no.
All right, hold on. We do have 5. We've reached another 10 gift subs, or total subs. Jacqueline Ray with the very kind 5 gift subs, giving subs to Richie Ski, Mirmchek, Ian Keith, Arma ZCF, and Pillow Nuts. And now we've got chat voting who is our next age attorney. We've got Young Bag, Old Nix, New Young Bag, Edgeworth, Young Bag. Oh my god, they want everyone to return to their former glory.
Oh my god.
This is not what I expected.
This
But it's fantastic.
This really did become the Benjamin Button stream.
Okay.
All right.
Sexy old bag.
Please give me your best sexy whippersnappers.
I want to snap your whipper.
I'll snap your whipper any day.
I went from snapper whipper to snap my choker.
No.
Oh my god, you guys.
Hey, remember? Okay, I'll put at the start where we're gonna keep the bits PG-13.
Yeah, keep it relatively clean.
All right.
Please.
Okay.
We're good though. We're good.
We're
All
good.
right.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
So it
okay.
looks like we've got Wendy Newbag. Here we go. Good luck, Color Bruise. I know you're not a voice actress, but now you better pretend.
Wait, Sean. Before
What?
we continue.
What?
A body's about to be discovered.
Oh no.
Here we go.
The time of poor Hammer's death was at 2:30 p.m. True.
How do you know that?
Oh, didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being secret, pal, he told me everything.
I am taking the biggest sip.
Subtext.
That scene was terrible.
Big seep.
How did this even happen?
Oh my God,
Stop
look
looking
at
at me with those eyes.
Of these?
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts.
The only person I saw go through the studio before was Will Powers.
This is illegal. You are not allowed to be this good. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody's suspicious looking. I can't even pay attention to this right now. Right.
No one else went there.
What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then.
AJ, Color, we hit a sub-incentive, so Color has to voice her old woman character as a sexy, seductive young woman instead of old. And she's not allowed to be this good at it.
Help. Help.
Oh, thank you. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention. Yes?
Oh, you want to hear? Here, put the headphones on.
If
Alright.
they had,
Go
I
ahead,
would
Color.
have seen them. Okay. If they had, I would have seen them.
Are you sure?
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to have passed by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Top left of the screen.
Edgy boy.
Well, Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean.
Even mine's like, I don't want to fucking be here anymore.
It's like, you seeing this shit, man?
By the way, chat, 10 more subs equals another age attorney.
Oh my God. I'm crying.
New windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. They like everything smooth. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps?
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true?
How do you know that?
Oh? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being secret, pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares her fondness.
I think that's all of them.
Oh. Oh, okay. Did I already do all 4 of them?
I think you pressed everything.
Okay.
Huh. Okay, good. That gives us a small break. Holy shit.
Right.
Oh my God.
You are too fucking good.
Thank you.
This is probably against some law.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We have stupid, sexy old bag and smooth, gravelly voice steel helm in the same household. That's not fair.
Oh, really quick, Sean.
What?
When Colors started doing the seductive windbag voice, and you had that scream of terror, a friend of mine who actually resubbed a little bit ago, he had sent me a picture of Pinocchio face down in a puddle, like this is Sean right now.
Oh no!
Should I continue the talk, attorney?
Oh God.
Oh my God.
You're okay. He needs to think. His thinky time. He needs to think. We need to think.
Yeah, I'm gonna check some stuff again. Before 1 p.m. was in the employee area before then.
Oh, you know who you remind me of, Colors? You remind me of Cassandra's English voice in Dragalia.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm like that. I know there's like that voice and that attitude somewhere in Dragalia.
So here's what I don't understand. When she says before I got to the guard station and she talks about everyone being in the employee area, Will Powers is right there.
Wait a minute, you got a point. Wait, hang on. Why didn't Phoenix mention that he was sleeping?
Yeah, that's the other thing.
All right.
Yeah. Also, just as another stream reminder, no spoilers, no hints.
Yeah, no hints.
He'll ask if he needs it.
Yeah.
That being said, let me go on ahead and look ahead just in case you do need the hint, so I can give you something.
That's what I'm doing.
This is case 3, right?
Case 3, trial 1.
Okay. Case.
Smell bags. Thank you, Steel.
Okay, this is probably against like some sort of law, but like whenever we're like aging up or aging back in the character, wouldn't that like how far could you go with that?
I don't know.
Perfect, that gives me ideas then.
Oh, wow, okay, got it. That is a minute hint.
That is, like, very small detail, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
No worries, do what you gotta do.
The only person... Okay, so that much is true.
Mm-hmm.
The only person I saw go to the studio
Oh yeah, it would totally be old Maya if Maya was reversed.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Just act like you're Mia.
if you don't feel comfortable with like you could do it, I feel like you are within your right to be like I can't.
I honestly don't know if that's something I can pull off. I'll be completely straight with you.
It's like me with OO Judge. I don't think I can blend those two things together.
Oh, I think we got it. Oh, no, that's not. Okay, that's more pressing, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh my! I can't believe I forgot about some of her sprites, like that Sparkle Eye spray.
Ooh.
No, we are not going back to that.
No.
I still think the April May Ooh was one of my favorites so far.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Thank you.
Tez.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Sam. I appreciate that.
I don't know why, Cyan, but like the only thing I don't know why for some reason I think of when I see your
I knew it!
Cyan. Oh, there it is. Got it.
Got it. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this photograph. One more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
I'll deal with these feelings later, but whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know from ahead from the hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2:00 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Please, Sonny.
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says, photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for 1 photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Oh,
Rabble, 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 rabble.
numbers, yes. Order. Order, please. Tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for 1 of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
Me? Watch your mouth, whippersnapper! The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it seemed to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
Oh, I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, please help.
But believe me, I would love to, but I don't really know what this means either.
Huh, somehow you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
What?
Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Mrs. Youngbag?
That's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
This is like watching 2 octogenarians have a hot flash at the same time, and I don't like it.
Oh my
Well,
god, you're right.
Do you think
Yes,
love
I-
can... Go ahead.
I suppose you could put it that way.
Do you think love can bloom in the courtroom? What if we kissed in the holding cell?
Oh, can't get a load of yourself.
Just kidding.
I can't right now. I just can't.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on security computer and check them. I throw out any UFOs that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing that one photo out that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination.
Why too crossing? I thought this was a live dub, not a live fanfic reading. Also, if we somehow don't end up getting an opportunity for volunteers to read today, I will just pass it on to the next week. I'll just make a note in the notepad so that you guys don't feel like you wasted your points.
Oh, thank you so much.
So I'll go ahead and put it in now just to be safe. Who did we have? We had Extra Crispy this week. Star Sketch.
I didn't actually spend points, so
I know. I was gonna say if Incubus is available next week and wants to have their turn again, and there wasn't a chance this week, are you good with them getting the turn they originally wanted?
yeah.
And then who was our third one?
That was me.
Nova.
Nova
me.
Starlight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I will
Yeah.
keep that in there.
Incubus says he will be free next week.
Okay. All right. So I will put that down then. So Incubus, Extra Crispy. AKL, I very well might end up having one of the volunteers do Sal. Is that okay with you?
That is absolutely fine.
Okay.
Des. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do.
If you want Cranky Edgeworth, we need 10 more gift subs, or just subs in general. Another job?
That's right. I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day.
Checks them, stares at their butt and goes, 6.
Mhm.
8.5.
I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes.
You were kidding, but not really.
Do you back up all of the security the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Mrs. Youngbag.
Oh, well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Come to think of it, I remember throwing out that one photo that day.
Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Well, wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Oh, God. I
knew
noticed
something
that
was up with
earlier. I saw that. I was like, I hope that comes up in the trial.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
No, what human being? What human being could fit in a grate that small? This isn't fucking Toy Story 2.
Whippersnappers,
You'll see.
of course.
We'll see.
Okay.
We will see.
Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription, Cello Verita.
9 more.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and
And?
they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So, on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Order, please. Let me get this straight.
There's only one thing worse than a murderer.
A child.
Child.
No.
You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. I can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Not to
Right,
my
as
big
I
eye.
said. I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I need to get my nails done. I also want the defense and prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. I'm a
And then
very
they
busy
immediately proceeded to forget more vital information. October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Falcon, yeah, court's in recess. 2nd graders love recess. That'll lure them out.
I love you. Honestly, I wish we could have
That's fucking great.
Fantastic.
Mr. Powers,
Yes, do you have my juice box?
Tell me straight. Or gay. I don't judge. I'm the prosecutor, or the defense attorney. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick? What are we gonna do?
The same thing we try and do every night, Maya. Try and take over the courtroom. First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. We're gonna just accuse someone of being the murderer so that we can buy more time. I'm a professional.
Yeah. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law.
And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. You're a genius.
They are literally filibustering to make their case. What the fuck is this game? Right.
That's why.
But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound really optimistic about that one.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Yes.
Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? You don't do that. Don't sign like that.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution is extremely uncomfortable.
Really? Because I'm absolutely fine.
I get it.
The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty in red for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Well, I do love your hair, but Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. A child!
No.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
No, I won't, because I can save!
Oh, shit.
Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers who could have committed the murder?
It was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai.
So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant?
That's correct, Your Honor.
If you're serious, you've got some major guts, Mr. Wright. Remember this photo? It will not make you laugh. Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot.
Uh-oh. Bad feeling time.
Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury?
Powers and poor Hammer were at the run-through. Oh, and me.
What about the assistant?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look at the Steel Samurai. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have lived.
That kind of takes the legs out from under that case.
I get it. Also, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to penalize you as I warned. There's no way that you can ever.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
May we move on, Mr. Wright?
This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, I'm gonna rewrite time!
I'm sorry, did everything taste all time travel for a second?
It was the security lady, Wendy Youngbag!
What? Who?
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Youngbag.
What? Whippersnapper?
That's right, I'm allowed to save scum because I'm Subaru Natsuki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, the fireworks are clapping for me.
Cut back to 20 minutes ago and you said that voice actors aren't their characters.
Is this true, Youngbag?
Youngbag, that's Mrs. Youngbag to you.
Actually, it's Miss. It means you're not married.
Ms.
So.
Youngbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi.
And no husband, I see.
She could have.
God dang, that was
Chat, we need to hydrate. We need to hydrate, Mr. AKL.
You alright?
She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She's not a queen. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here, you sexy bitch. Sherlock Holmes the second, baby.
Oh my God, Phoenix!
That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces on me? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Evidence. I mean, Edgeworth, do you have any evidence to pounce on Phoenix, right?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
Ooh, what's this? Your evidence is so warm. Couldn't help but notice you from across the courtroom floor.
Nuzzles your updated autopsy.
Oh, baby, you so litigious or
Stop.
litigious.
How?
What?
Order in the courtroom.
What was that supposed to mean? Oh, so y'all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way.
Game, please.
The
Game,
very
I'm
same
trying
reasoning
to
that makes
keep
Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Youngbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Huh. Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. Oh, what about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter.
Hold on. Permit Sky the Kai.
I'm scared. Also, you spelled it wrong. Phoenix wrong.
Yeah, he said Dekai.
Dekai. Some guy comes in and goes, I've made this account years ago waiting for this moment.
It's my turn.
When I was that age, I could pin an old man in 10 seconds tops.
Oh, way TMI there.
I'm gonna have to delete this entire VOD, and I didn't even say anything inappropriate.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright.
Nani the fuck?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, is it nice to the kids and mean to your elders today, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder.
The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
Ah, I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
Huh.
That's an interesting comment, witness.
The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend its proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What's her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor.
Yes, that. And the prosecution will look further into this young old bag before we continue. That is all. This court's adjourned. Get out of my house.
You went Barry Kramer on that.
Wait a second! I'm not going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
Well, she did say please.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to
Mrs. Youngbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Again?
Actually, you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
I am already late for my
talk about.
facial scrub.
But by whom?
You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify. I'm late for my facial scrub.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me just to pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Mrs. Youngbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening?
No, I really haven't.
They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the young thirst.
Oh my god.
Mr. Wright, unfortunately I have to say this, but your cross-examination...
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Crosses won't work anymore. Jesus left us long ago.
You can see me trying in the top left.
So,
it is not working.
Since Wendy Oldbag's capable of changing her age, does that make her a wrinkle in time?
Oh my god.
Mickey, was that you that typed that?
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something.
So you were told not to talk.
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why did I not hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all in on it.
She is so calm about withholding information.
This would not be nearly as, like, hilarity-inducing if she wasn't doing the young voice.
I know.
There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scenes without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
What are you trying to post, Sky? I know you said it was a furry copy pasta, but is it the ooh you so warm? Because if so, I would rather not. So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
All right, hold on.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Phoenix.
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is, glowing as you need it. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue your cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but...
They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Mrs. Youngbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. That's why I'm slaying. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
You are admitting to bribery!
Holy shit.
So you got your
You
bonus.
are terrible at your job.
And you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. No, I'm continuing.
Global Studio. Okay.
Okay.
Nick, I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old windbag, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can.
Yeah, so there's one more that I didn't do. Maybe this one or the second one. So they were actually in the studio.
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
Cyan.
Sorry, I was just laughing a little bit. No, this would swear it.
Edgeworth is the prosecutor, not the murderer.
I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one.
But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
I feel bad because after this episode, Chad is gonna miss Youngbag. Them? Who? Oh, she already did this one. Okay.
Yep.
It's okay, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Mrs. Soon-to-be Old Bag again, and more information about where these other people who we've just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trials of Mr. Will Powers. That's all. The court's adjourned. Now I said, get out of my house.
October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really? It's nothing. Or should I...
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it's her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know! Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right! We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks, guys.
So, do we want to cut it off here? I know we've only been doing it for about 2.5 hours. Did we want to cut it here and just forward everyone's points for next week? I don't know if we continued, how long it would take to get to the next cutoff point. I imagine there would be an evidence gathering, and then it would lead us to the trial. Cyan, do you want to offer some insight on this?
I'm looking at the strategy guide right now to see how long this investigation section is going to be.
Okay.
The investigation section does have a fair amount because you're going to have to be introduced to the producer, the director, as well as the young boy. So that's three characters right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a pretty long investigation segment that I'm seeing right now.
Well, I apologize to the volunteers that you guys didn't get a chance to talk today. That's one of the risks of doing a blind run through. But like I said, I've got your names on the notepad. I'm going to go ahead and save it right now. On Twitch resources, documents. Oh my god. That's the fireworks outside.
Oh, that is, wow.
Yeah. And my friend who has PTSD and is triggered by fireworks is holed up in our room right now, hopefully not having a panic attack.
They're all right.
Oh,
yay.
Seriously.
Yeah,
that was me before the stream started.
Yep.
I would say this is a very good cutoff point so we can go and make sure they're okay.
No.
Yeah.
My wife's with them, so she's making sure they're okay.
That's good.
But anyway, I do have the volunteer names saved. I will make sure that you guys get first dibs next week, and if for some reason I forget, please call me out and harass me.
Oh, I will.
I never harass you, but okay.
Okay. And in the meantime, let me see. Let's give another round of applause for our cast as usual. Myself as Phoenix Wright. We had Tez, Tenant Princess, filling in today as Maya Fey, which is just as well because there was no Mia Fey. We had KK Etchi voicing Will Powers, Color Brews as Wendy Old and Young Bag, the dual role, and a very brief appearance from Watashi Machine as Penny Nichols, which was absolutely adorable. So thank you guys so much for your donations. I genuinely appreciate it. Everything that you guys contribute is used towards helping to upgrade the stream and, of course, paying the moderators who dedicate so much time to help these be entertaining. That's going to do it for today. Special note, until further notice, both Sunday and Thursday are for Bug Fables because I am really enjoying this game.
Yes, I'm so happy.
The other reason is because if we manage to finish Bug Fables before Origami King comes out, I might want to start playing Hades on Sundays. Hades is an action roguelike RPG created by the team behind Transistor and Bastion. I got to watch my wife play for a couple hours yesterday, and it kind of reminds me of if Diablo met Binding of Isaac, where you can choose a weapon type and then you get random gifts from the gods and you choose how it upgrades the weapon that you have equipped. And it just looks really fun while also being action challenging. So I would go check out the trailer for Hades. They did a big update recently. There's no room on it currently for the schedule, and I can't guarantee that I would start fresh by the time I started streaming it because I'm kind of impatient. I kind of want to play it before it goes on stream. But if we get an opening after Bug Fables is done, I am going to look into doing Hades next. With that in mind, Sunday and Thursday will both be dedicated to Bug Fables. So if you want to be able to take part or see the entire story, make sure that you tune in tomorrow at around 5 p.m. For the usual start time. With that said, I believe that is everything for today. So I'm going to head over to my channel or my creator dashboard. We'll find someone to raid. Color, are you or AKL streaming tonight? Either of you?
I am not.
Okay.
No, I do not.
All right.
I will be playing 100% Orange Juice, but that's something different.
Let me see if any of my usual folks are streaming. I don't see Karina. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know as well.
I do have somebody playing Hades, but I'll wait on that.
Oh, well, maybe I can show off on that. Who was the person that raided us yesterday?
Gosh, what was the name?
It was like the runner wolf or the wrestler wolf, the final rumble.
There we go. That's it.
Oh, he's not in. He's not in. Damn it.
Mike is streaming.
Mike?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mike who?
Oh, Mike Feedback.
Mike Fee. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
We got to show that dude some love. He's definitely been having a rough time recently.
Yeah. Absolutely. And he's playing
Bioshock 2, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yep, Bioshock 2.
Bioshock.
So, we got to think of our raid phrase.
Don't be shocked. Don't be Bioshocked. It's a raid.
Oh, I got it.
Ooh.
I got it. It's
We
would
got
you
it.
kindly accept this raid?
Nice.
Ooh.
Sean, oh my god, no.
What?
Yes. Yes.
So good.
Beautiful.
You can if you've got your own phrase, feel free to use it. Otherwise, feel free to use the stream approved phrase. But thank you guys for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Hope to see you tomorrow. I'm very, very excited for Bug Fables.
Oh my god.
All right, take care.
Thank you again for having me.
Yes, thank you everyone who continues to donate their time for these live dubs. You make these incredibly fun, and I do not undervalue the time that you've set aside for me. So thank you.
And we will
It's fun.
absolutely
Thank
see
you
you
so much for
volunteer.
doing it.
All right, I love you. Now
Thank
get
you.
the fuck out!
Guys.